Let's take a look at the steering box Pitman arm gear. We'll notice here is saturated with oil, and that oil is coming from a seal up in here. Normally you'll be able to remove this bolt, detach this Pitman arm, and there will be a C-clip up in there that you could remove. Then you'll be able to start the engine, turn the steering wheel, and blow that seal out. Then you can replace it. But in this Nissan application, that's not likely. Instead, you have to remove the bolt and remove the complete steering box for changing that seal. It cannot be done in the vehicle because once you remove this Pitman arm and the bolt with the C-clip, you'll need to remove these 4 bolts on the top and try to lift that whole cover up with the shaft. But that is not likely because it's going to hit onto this frame right here. That is why you need to remove the complete gearbox. If this wasn't in the way, it would be easy to just remove this and replace the seal. So that now you have to change that whole complete gearbox. You have to remove that complete steering box for replacing that Pitman arm shaft seal. It is not possible for doing it up here, because even if you take that 4 bolts off and take this center bolt out, you might be able to detach the cover from the shaft. But lifting the shaft up, it still is going to strike this frame right here, and it's not possible to disassemble the steering box on the vehicle for replacing that Pitman arm shaft seal. Now, if you don't replace that seal, it's most likely going to become worse with leaking oil. At some point you're going to see drip of oil from this point here. Now when you're driving, that oil is going to spray onto that upper control arm bushing, and it's going to deteriorate the bushing, changing the alignment for the wheel, causing damages to the tire. So in a future video, I'm going to show you how to take this box down and replace that Pitman arm seal. Removing that steering box, we are going to remove the nut on the Pitman arm with these 4 bolts and the nut in the center, and try to take this cover off to see if we could lift that shaft out for replacing the seal. See that in another video